and our purses far lighter. We've a journey to prepare for after all. We can't afford to cut corners.
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth for yourself. On the transference of souls, eh? 'Tis not like to do much harm on its own, but when combined with its tweak, take care how you use it, sir. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience. Many thanks to you.
We have acquired the grimoire entitled On the Transference of Souls, just as Sir Isaac requested. Prepare yourself! I shan't allow any further harm to it. Was a battle most fierce, against a formidable foe.
Fortune favors us, it would seem.
Here, strike with lightning on his side. Well Well fought, Arisen.
Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues.
Mayhap was somewhat overdone, but no matter.
Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
You're gathering grimoires, eh? My lord told me. I happen to be in possession of the Veiled Tome, Owl in Blizzard. I'd even be willing to part with it. If you'd be willing to trade me Fulminous Shield, the magic Aegis for it, that is. What say you? Oh dear. Still haven't found it?
Not without its charms.
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
What is it? Got a question about my training regime? Suppose that was an unlikely guess. None took to the training like you did. No. I'd hoped to add you to our ranks. You'd seem like you'd be fit for battle, even if I were to call upon you on the morrow. Apologies for assuming. We've had fewer folks looking to enlist of late, and I'm hungry for recruits. Many keep their distance on account of the instructor being a beastren. How very Vermundian of them. At the very least, I'd like to provide some decent training to the soldiers we have now. Easier said than done, especially when the weapons we were promised have yet to arrive. Tisn't like to boost their morale having rusted steel to train with. What I wouldn't give for some decent weapons and a soldier to act as an example. Mayhap you could aid us. I know 'tis much to ask of anyone, let alone a stranger, but what else am I to do? Much appreciated. We'd welcome what you can spare.
Sir Beren's request is quite understandable. Weaponry and motivated soldiers are the pillars of any military. Let me get that.
Gran, I want to learn magic, please.
This again, child. You know full well your father has forbidden it. There are plenty of things more deserving of your interest. Why not turn your aspirations elsewhere?
Why must you always take Father's side? I'd have thought you'd understand how I feel better than anyone.
Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
What am I to do with that girl? Would that I could allow her to do as she pleases, but 'tisn't to be.
Why won't they let me study magic? What is it? 'Tis dreadful dull round here. How long do they mean to shut me away? All I want is to study magic, but Gran refuses to teach me. If only I had a grimoire or two, then I could study on my own. If you find any grimoires, would you bring them to me? You needn't seek them out. Any you happen to find will do. Still, I'll write up a list of the tomes I'd most like, so you know which ones to keep an eye out for. Let's see. There. All done. Mayhap I was a little overeager, but you needn't bring them all. Just 2 or 3 would be swell. Oh, and Gran is like to confiscate the grimoires should she espy them. Pray hand them to me when she's not at home.
So, we are to scour for the grimoires on Miss Trysha's list.
Uncommon materials can be found here, methinks.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find? It seems I've collected a few too many things. Perhaps I ought to be more selective in future. And yet, no two of us are the same.
Well met. Have you any weapons for me? Good of you to go to the trouble. Many thanks. We'll gladly make use of what you've given us. Those weapons you gave us, yeah, the recruits still lack for motivation. They need some...
Come to think of it, different masters favoured different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beast strings for allies.
Each to their own. I'll gather this. It might be of use.
This is our first time setting foot in this place, but I trust we'll muddle through.
Keep stout of heart and clear of mind. I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
What did you do to provoke it? It was most unwise.
You ought not to be so careless.
Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow. And mind the ceiling.
Naught can threaten us if we watch each other's backs.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Battle is best avoided.
Not live to regret this! Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Goblin to punch!
We have no means of supporting our own existence.
One of us has been poisoned! Hark! The flapping of bats' wings.
Tis in caverns such as these that monsters thrive.
We'd best be prepared to make our own light before we proceed.
Of course. Water is now invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots.
Ah, yes. That sounds familiar. My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there. The magic, imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
I shall take you to the one you seek.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Poison is not.
You are... Allow me.
Wait a moment.
enemy today.
Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment.
I quite agree.
You have my protection. We cannot let... down our guard, even for a moment. Lest victory slip away from us.
Tis in caverns such as these that monsters thrive.
Narrow passages may await us. Be on your guard.
Of course.
These really are hidden in the most unlikely places, aren't they?
A splendid discovery.
Interesting. I got no sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. Early gripping gets the worm, as they say.
Poison is a nasty affliction.
This has no bearing on our current conversation, but might I say, the pawns in this party are women all.
And yet, no two of us are the same.
Breaking it.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
Come to think of it, some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such Arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service. Poison is most unpleasant, as you shall soon discover. Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Let's take it easy today. My knees are at... Welcome, sir. Contrary to that, if you think me a liar, then buy something and see the item you requested is complete. Here you are, sir. Use it well. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience is all. Many thanks to you.
My own master oft crafts such... We could do with a lantern's light. Some light would be welcome.
Thank you kindly. I did not want to... Gas and oil! Lightning on the side.
Arisen! Are you alright? It is a foe worthy of caution. Also, let's...
Got all you want me to give colour to?
Greetings, Sir Arisen. Have you found the second volume of On the Transference of Souls, perchance? No matter. These things take time.
Do come again.
Our packs...
Greetings, Sir Arisen. Have you found the second volume of On the Transference of Souls, perchance? Fortune smiles upon me at last. Perhaps you'd care to join me. Come, bear witness to this momentum.
We ought to follow close behind, lest we get separated.
This is it! This is the moment I've been preparing for.
Dear, is this truly safe? I'm afraid of what's...
Have faith, my darling. All is well. You need only stand there and watch.
Father, you don't need to do this. I'm happy with our life as 'tis now.
'Tis good to hear you say that, my daughter. But I've come too far. I must see this through. I believe I need only... Ha! I did it! I did it! Now, what do we have here? 'Tis sand. Sand as could be found anywhere. I suppose 'twas foolish to hope that our fortunes could be turned so easily. Well, I've learned my lesson. No more of this grimoire nonsense for me. I'll settle for being a humble apothecary after all. If you'll still have me, my dears. My dears? Esmeralda. Raelia. Where could... This is my daughter's. And here's my wife's wedding ring. Why would they be buried here in the sand? Unless... Nay, my wife and daughter vanished for this? No, of course not. Their patience with me simply ran thin. They run off somewhere, that's all. I'll just have to find them. Come back, my dears! I was
To think this was the conclusion that awaited us. It seems we were wrong to indulge Sir Isaac after all.
All we can do now is learn from our failings.
Would you mind coming...
Greetings, Sir Arisen. Have you found the second volume of On the Transference of Souls, perchance? Fortune smiles upon me at last. Perhaps you'd care to join me. Come.
We ought to follow close behind.
I'm in no hurry to leave.
This is it!
Dear, is this truly safe? I'm afraid of what's to come.
Have faith, my darling. All is well. You need only stand...
Father, you don't need to do this. I'm happy with our life as...
'Tis good to hear you say that, my daughter. I believe I need only... Ha! Did I? Did I do it? A failure, then. Ah, well. I suppose our fortunes were ne'er likely to turn so easily. I've learned my lesson. No more of this grimoire nonsense for me. I'll settle for being a humble apothecary after all. My dears, can you forgive me for my foolishness?
Oh, Isaac.
You two had the right of it all along. I ne'er should have chased after a silly dream like this.
Father, I shouldn't have complained. I know you do your best for us. You always have.
Enough of that now. You've naught to apologize for. 'Tis off. You have my gratitude, Sir Arisen. Though I failed in my quest, I've learnt much. I hope I can count on your continued patronage, sir.
So this is the conclusion that awaits if Sir Isaac is given a forgery. My own master gave him the genuine article.
If you're sure.
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then Bice, the item you requested is complete. Here you are, sir. Use it well. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience is all. All I ask. Many thanks to you.
Oh!
Somehow my feet will
Say, you've got a decent arm on you. No need to be humble. Just the other day, I watched you fell a massive monster with my own two eyes. I've ne'er seen the like. Pray, sir, teach me to fight like you do. I'm after an instructor, see, but the ones in this city are cravens all. If I'm to grow stronger, I need to learn from someone who's seen actual battle. A real warrior, such as yourself. Won't you give me a chance? And this Beren fellow, he's a real I suppose you wouldn't recommend him if he wasn't. Many thanks, sir. Me think...
There's adventure to be had.
Try all I might. I can't get the salt out of my skin. Is that a scratch? Oh, you polished it?
There's a ladder here.
Ah, excellent find.
I've you to thank for that new recruit, aye? The lad's well eager, he is. He fears naught, and he follows my commands with nary a word of complaint. Soldiers like him boost the morale of all around them. There's just one problem. Seeing a lad so spirited, so foolhardy, makes me recall a time when I was much the same. Sets my blood to boiling, you see. Need I explain further? I test my steel against yours. What say you? Get glad to hear it. Think of it like a game. Whoever steps out first, loses. Seeing as you're no warrior, you do well to strike. Let's begin. Fight well. That was well fought. You're even stronger than I'd anticipated. I dare say I needed that. You've my thanks. I've ne'er met anyone like you. You've done more for me this past while than anyone I've known has e'er troubled to. A commendable sort you are. Would that I had some way to repay you for all—
Sir Beren, you must come, and quickly! A goblin pack has descended over by the rope bridge.
My thanks for the report. Goblins can be dastardly. Quick! Are here! Watch my back! Randall! What happened? Speak to me, lad!
Sir, we managed to fell the goblins, but then a Cyclops charged us out of nowhere. We stuck the beast with arrows till one of them pierced its eye. It fled—
Never mind that, lad. You survived, and that's what counts. 'Twould seem my days of peace are at an end. Do you recall the soldier we met on the road? He was rather badly injured in the goblin melee. They'll want me to take responsibility for that, I just know it. Shan't be long afore I'm forced to resign from my post. I doubt such a thing would be asked of any human instructor. But I'm bestian, aren't I? There's no fighting it. But I'll be damned if I let the troops suffer on my account. In the time—
I'll pick that up. We might have need of it.
Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of getting lost.
This shan't go down well. Well met. You couldn't have come at a better time. Word of my dismissal arrived just a few hours past. 'Twould seem my time here's reached its end. Can't say I'm happy about it. I'm rather fond of this place. And if you'll remember, 'tis where you and I first spoke. Going, are you? Be well, friend.
Sir! The Cyclops has come!
And I thought I was something.
Fie! We mustn't let it approach.
Stand firm!
Aye, sir. I've been better, as 'twere, but I'll live, and I expect we all shall.
Glad to hear it. Make for the encampment and inform your captain of what happened here. Quickly now.
Aye, sir.
Full glad I am to see you unharmed, my friend. Many thanks for your aid back there. Be careful. Nearly trodden the flower. Hi there. Impeccable timing as always. I was just wondering if I'd get to see you one more time before I departed. You've done much on my behalf, 'tis true. I can't rightly express how grateful I am to you. If this ordeal has taught me anything, 'tis to have faith in my ability as an instructor. See, I have a friend who emigrated there, who happens to be in need of an instructor. And I figured if I'm being ousted anyhow, might as well. Even if it means serving under different banners, at least I'll still be helping soldiers come home, and in one piece. Suppose this is where we part, eh? Be well, and may the sun shine brightly on whatever...